finally, I can get you off my ass about not liking romantic comedies, all right? You gonna leave me alone now? I like this movie, okay?
No, this one isn't really too much of a romantic comedy.
Yes, it
my
was!
God,
Come on, man! He's doing that to mess with the audience. He knows that's a romantic comedy. And while I don't think it's great, I think it's a very entertaining and very charming and cute movie.
If you've forgotten that Hugh Grant can be really, really funny, this is one of the movies that's going to remind you, because he is just snarky and hysterical in this movie.
Oh, yeah. What I really dig about this movie, it's like this guy was a member of a band called Pop, which is essentially Wham if Wham had more than just George Michael in it.
Oh, it did. There was a whole other guy.
Yeah, it was Andrew Ridgeley.
Yeah.
You got
Only someone like over the age of 50 would remember that.
Wait a minute, say that line again.
Only someone like over the age of 50 would remember that.
Oh, give me a break. I got a gay uncle.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I'll bet you do.
No, and Hugh Grant and Drew Barrymore. Now, see, this is what really makes a romantic comedy, at least for me. Your two leads really, really, really have to spark, and these two characters do. Even though Hugh Grant, he's still doing that stuttering thing where he's like, I just want to bust him upside the back of his goddamn head and say, spit it out.
But see, he uses it to great comic effect. For him, that's part of his timing. Like, I hate it when he did it when he's just delivering straight lines. But now when he does it to come up with a zinger at the end, it's perfect. He knocks it out of the park every time. It's like it's him and Drew Barrymore doing what they do best.
Yeah, neither one of them is doing exactly a stretch as far as acting goes. Drew Barrymore is playing essentially the same character she plays in every movie she's in, but we love that character. She's so good at it.
She sets things on fire with her mind?
Okay, every character since she grew breasts.
And that's true. Drew Barrymore, she doesn't have great range. She does play the same character in every movie, but for some reason, she's just so goddamn cute. I don't know what it is
You
about
just
her.
love her. You just want to pinch her.
Especially in romantic comedies. She takes romantic comedies that shouldn't work and she makes them work. Come on. She made Adam Sandler comedies
That's true.
palatable. 50 First Dates was terrible until she shows up, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you know what? This actually isn't a bad movie. She did the same thing with The Wedding Singer. Whenever she shows up in a romantic comedy, she made Jimmy Fallon funny in a movie.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That baseball movie.
Fever Pitch.
Yeah, thank you, Fever Pitch. I was just going to bring that one up.
Jimmy Fallon in a movie with Queen Latifah, not funny. Put him in a movie with Drew Barrymore, it's guaranteed cinematic gold. You put a guy in a movie with Drew Barrymore, and it's going to be cute.
Drew Barrymore is just so cute. I just want to bend her over and do hers. It's just
In a cute way.
Yeah, in a cute way.
That's not cool, man, because, some of us called that ass when we were 7, all right?
Hey, man, I'm older than you. E.T., I was crying my ass
Dude,
off.
she's my age, man, of course. I got dibs. I called dibs.
Yeah, girls always go out with guys their own age. Okay.
Drew Barrymore, she's Meg Ryan without being such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, she is. She's Meg Ryan without that sort of annoyingness that Meg Ryan carries around with her. That sort of like, at any moment she's going to fly into a PMS rage that Meg Ryan has.
She's like Meg Ryan having gone through rehab at age 13.
Yeah, there you go. She's already seen the worst of her life, and now you just want to pet her on the head and screw her on a bed covered with stuffed animals.
She's Meg Ryan without all that Dennis Quaid spunk stuck all up in her.
No, it's just Tom Green spunk. Let's back off a little bit.
Well,
here.
now hold on. It's Tom Green in about half of Hollywood.
Come on now. You know that was just her going, man, I can make anybody look good. He put me with anybody. Oh, Tom Green, you just watch. He's going to be star. And okay, you win this round.
Yeah. That's funny with Tom Green. Not so cute. Even she realized, she was like, shit, this is not doing anything for me.
Oh, man, she left him in the dirt. He just never recovered from that.
I know girls like guys that make them laugh, but how did he make anyone laugh?
Yeah, what was exactly good point. What was so funny about
I don't know,
him?
made me laugh when she dumped his ass.
Goodbye, Tom Green.
He went back to public access.
Now,
for those of us who are over 50 and remember Wham,
wake me up before you go, because I'm not planning on going solo.
Carlyle is playing the role of my gay uncle on tonightspill.com.
That's right. The gay person is your uncle. I keep forgetting.
That's right. Don't do that no more. Take them goddamn hot pants off. But I'm gonna say again, and take them hot pants off. But this is a takeoff on that group Wham, and a lot of people. I don't know if they do remember that there was another guy in Wham. In fact, that guy doesn't have a name. Now, you know his name, but most people just say, oh, George Michael and the other guy from Wham.
Right.
So this movie is about the other guy from Wham. But let's just say that guy actually still had a career, you know, and was still kind of performing some places. And so this is a movie about a has-been who finds love, and when he finds love, Drew Barrymore is pretty much his muse.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he goes on to write a great song.
Well,
and
kind of.
His partner.
What's interesting is that they're both muses to one another. What I really liked about this is actually I found it more of a friendship film because it's about these two people bonding and really learning to draw the creativity out of one another and really bonding as a whole. And then the romantic angle kind of came in the third act,
And
which
he bonded
it
the
works.
hell out of her under that piano.
Damn straight. and who hasn't?
Well, that is the beauty of it. That it's so much of a friendship film that they could have not hooked up and would have been just as good of a movie. But by the time they do hook up, it's like, you know what? They've actually worked this slowly and developed it realistically enough that I believe it. I'm with it. It's not just thrown together.
Yeah.
Now, who is that incredibly hot but makes me feel dirty girl who's essentially playing Christina Aguilera?
Man, I don't know who that girl is. I hope she's of age because that girl is fine.
Yeah, I hope she's of age too, so that I can write her on the list of other girls I won't ever touch.
Man, Leon, you were there making faces like you know something we don't know. What, you been reading Teen Beat or something?
No, quite the opposite. It's just that girl looked just too young to even take a chance on.
No, because she's on the ground showing her ass and everything. If the director's gonna do that, she has to be of age.
So you're saying
first of all,
she could
you're
be
wrong.
She could be 13, but hey, if she's 13, she's showing her ass. She's fair game.
Hey, grass on the field.
Play ball.
Damn, y'all.
Now, Leon, understandably, is kind of feeling revolted about this because he spends most of his time at home watching the Disney Channel. So he probably knows exactly who she is.
And watching Disney Channel for the wrong reasons. So. But I agree with you, man. That girl is super fine, and they can make the worst romantic comedy in the world with her, and I'd love that. I'd love it. But she, this movie, okay, Drew Barrymore in this movie, the only thing I don't like about her is that sometimes she's just too stupid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's sitting up there watering a plant, and the plant is obviously gone, and the water's flowing over. She's spilling coffee everywhere.
That's a character trait that she does with a lot of her characters, where she's not stupid, she's just really absent-minded. Like she's so smart that she forgets about the other stuff going on, the way Einstein couldn't match his socks together, type of thing.
Well, this is the typical trademark of romantic comedies, where you've got the neurotic guy, and then you've got the crazy girl. But she's not really crazy in the sense that we all know crazy, because let's admit it, we all know crazy. She's crazy in the way, as Patton Oswalt once said, she keeps a ferret on a leash, and she puts all of her albums in the orange crates. Oh, she's crazy.
Well, let's not forget also that she is a woman. I mean, and a woman's brain is not as big as a man. I mean, first there's man, and then there's squirrel, and then dog, then woman.
And then we have some people whose brains are so large that it forces all the hair on their head to drop off and leave room for it to grow even further.
You criticize us for looking at this chick. And let me retort with something real quick.
Allow me to retort.
Exactly. That bitch was stupid. I mean, just flat out.
She's supposed to be probably 17, 18. I don't think they even say.
No,
she's 31.
No, Drew Barrymore.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the pop star.
No. I mean, she's adorable most of the movie, but there were a couple of times where I was just like, she's just dumb. So
You're trying to make her out to be broken more than dumb.
You think the other dude in Wham is looking at this movie and just getting pissed?
I don't know. Maybe he's getting inspired.
Maybe he's writing a letter to Drew Barrymore. Hey, what's up, baby?
Maybe he's getting a lawyer and asking for a check.
He's somewhere playing a county fair, and maybe he can pull himself away long enough. I mean, we're assuming that he can even afford a ticket to go see this movie.
But
he's calling up Rick Springfield and going, "Hey, you want to go on a tour together?"
This does remind me, though, of the one thing I didn't like that wasn't a criticism of the movie itself. I mean, it couldn't be any other way, but that the music is just so incredibly insipid. It's supposed to be. Yeah, it's like Wham. But there were points I was like, okay, can we please move on to the next thing? Anything, even a new musical number at this point. But Christ,
Dude, they nail 80s pop so perfectly.
oh yeah, the worst of 80s pop.
Well, no. See, you are exactly what this movie is against. This movie was made to make fun of you. This movie was a pop film, a total popcorn film about pop music thumbing its nose at elitists who always crap on pop music and just will hate on it just to hate on it.
See, I think this is a little bit personal here now, coming from Carlyle. I think there was a very small percentage of this movie that was actually a joke like that. But if that's what this movie did for you, then that's fine. If it makes you feel better and sleep at night with your Britney Spears collection, you
can go home and listen to your, Sherpas humming in 3 different languages at the same time while, an indie pop band plays the background, but you got to listen to 4 CDs at once to hear the whole thing. Then you go right ahead.
Wow, yeah, that's what I listened to.
Yeah, okay, ladies. All right, girls, come on, break it up. At the end of the movie, you two are going to get together.